Tonight, we're not just looking at numbers, we're making decisions. February is closed. So the question is, what are we as the Content Creator Collective taking into March? Really be reflective as we embark on this episode of Shop Talk. Welcome in, creators. We are the Content Creator Collective. This is Kendi K all day. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and roll with some introductions because I want to check that you have a good connection with me. This time of day, apparently everyone in my neighborhood is on the internet. So let me know if you are getting a good, clear reception or if it looks foggy to me. But welcome in, creators. Thank y'all for joining me for Shop Talk. I'm going to roll with a few introductions just so that we can try to see if this stream is going to work for us. Thank you, Mrs. G, for being in the building. I appreciate that. We want to welcome in content creators to the Content Creator Collective. We want to welcome in that guy, Kyle Vlog. Thank you all for joining us for this episode of Shop Talk. We've got Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey. Thank you, friend. Thank you for joining in. It's Sandra James, living it, vacationing Sandra James. Did I say Sandra? Sandra James. My apologies, friend. It's been a long day of work to me. And thank you all. If you are joining us live or if you're planning to join us on the replay, if you're catching us on the replay, thank you all for being here. Drop down in those comments and let us know that you are here with us. We want to welcome in our friend, Simply Debbie Sue. Yeah, I'm going to push on through. It is blurry, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off because me being live as on the video feed along with our visuals might be, I don't know. I tried to be here and say, hey, y'all, hey with y'all. So let me just cut this right on off. And let's proceed with the visuals. How about that? Now, let me know, are the slides blurry? Are they clear at least? Or is everything? Give me on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect or 1 being Kendi K. This is not going to work for Shop Talk. I'm trying to test the connectivity before we get started. Okay, rebounding with Cheryl, thank you. Clear, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just not going to have my camera on. I don't know what I have done. Everything in the house is turned off that's connected. Okay, thank you. Shayna, thank you, Shayna, for being here. So let's just proceed forward. How about that? We've wasted enough time. I thank you to the Content Creator Collective. I told you, we're working together to grow all these channels to and through full monetization. And y'all, good connectivity is hard to find these days, at least in my home and in my neighborhood. I will tell you. So my apologies for if we don't have clarity here. And y'all let me know as soon as if we should lose any type of connectivity. If we don't have a clear sound and picture, I'm going to end this stream because it's just not fair to you, the Content Creator Collective. So what February taught me, friends, and every month teaches me something new, especially as a new and small content creator myself. And it'll teach you something too if you actually look. So we're going to talk to, as we look at our February analytics, and you should have your February monthly recap coming to you right down in your YouTube Studio app. That's where I first got my notification. And then I always pop over and look through the YouTube Studio, the full desktop edition of YouTube Studio as well. But it gives you that great month in review. And so I want to highlight that if you're not familiar with it or if you're not clicking on it. So it appears to you as an icon as your February recap is what they called it. And then there's also a weekly recap each week. Drop in the comments and let me know if you use those, or put a question mark if you're not familiar with those two features available to you free as a YouTube creator. So we're going to keep what's working. As we reflect and as we have a growth mindset, we're going to focus on keeping what's working. We are going to work on things that has a good foundation, but might need some refresh. Okay, might have some weak packaging. So that means we're going to work on the thumbnails and the titles, possibly even the hashtags and the tags and the description box. But we're going to keep the core of it, the foundation of it, and see if just those tweaks, the thumbnails and the titles, will get us more traffic on that content. And then those things that are draining us, like Kendi K's internet, those things that are draining us, or our viewers just simply are not responding to it. Those things that are draining us, y'all, we're going to get rid of those things. Now, I'm not talking about any of your content. If there is content that is simply not resonating with your viewers, that might be for the month of February or for quarter one, January, February, and March. So what we're going to do, we're not going to delete any content. You know, we don't do that over here. What we will do, though, is unlist and work on that content and bring it back at a later date. So keep those things in mind as we are reflective and as we use the real-time data to drive our decisions as we move to and through the month of March. Welcome in, creators. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. We're the Content Creator Collective, and I'm making sure to drop my channel link as well. Friends, I'm going to go ahead and drop that co-host link. I meant to do that earlier. And I invite you to come ahead and come along with us and co-host tonight's stream, if you care to. And especially on Thursday, we're doing channel wins all across the Content Creator Collective. I promise that we will continue to do that each month, and February is out of here and March is coming right on in here. So thank you all for being here. Let's go ahead and look at those analytics. As far as Kendi K's analytics on my channel, I was alerted by the YouTube studio that Kendi K has published her 1,000th video. 1K videos. I was not expecting that, friends. I was not expecting that. And then I was most pleased as I did a deep dive through the full desktop edition. What I found is that included 443 longer format videos, 312 live streams, and 372 shorts. But friends, 90% of those shorts remain unlisted. 90% of those shorts remain unlisted. That means they're available, but most of those shorts, you're not going to see many shorts on my channel. I do some occasionally when there's a collaboration or there's some good strong points that I want to emphasize, because most of all, what I do with shorts is I push them to my long format content. Thank you, Rebounding with Cheryl. Thank you, content creators. We're here to connect, collaborate, and grow. So what I wanted to emphasize here, friends, is just a reminder that you really want to make sure that you are being a triple threat in these YouTube streets. You've got to be all about your long game. And by that, I mean focus on your longer form videos. As I was preparing for this episode of Shop Talk, this is something that I've continued to reiterate to content creators, is you've got to be all about the long format content. There's certainly nothing wrong with your live streams, but if you have way more shorts than any other content on your channel, then you're simply this: you are upside down, and that the bottom is going to fall out sooner rather than later. So be all about that long game. And thank you, content creators. I appreciate your comments in the chat, and I appreciate you making an intention to be here with us. Yeah, those live streams are great. And it's a little misleading on the number of live streams because remember, this stream is being brought to you in both vertical and the horizontal, the landscape stream. So optimize for the viewer's preference. And I certainly strongly suggest that you always utilize the landscape or horizontal mode for ShopTalk so that you can be down in the comments sharing out your channel link. So don't forget to do that. This is Kendi K all day. But thank you for the compliment, Shanae. No, Shayna. Shayna, let me know if I'm saying it right. Shayna, y'all meet Shayna Janelle. Y'all, thank you for being in the Content Creator Collective. And I have been visiting my most engaged viewers. I use my analytics. I use my NotBot analytics. And I also then focus on my members, the core members first, and then the members of Kendi K's crew. But I certainly always take a look at my most engaged viewers. Those are the channels that I make it my business to get out to. Y'all, if you're wondering what I'm talking about when I talk about this thing called this triple threat, y'all, we just looked at this on Sunday on ShopTalk. So this is that thumbnail. Are you a triple threat? Focusing on your long game and your live streams. That has to be the foundation of your channel. If not, you are simply that upside down. Not too much on those shorts, friends. It's going to, yeah, get back on track. Get back on track is what I would tell you. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. Yes, it's a long A. It's Shayna Janelle. Well, Shayna Janelle, you want to stick and stay, friend, because you are in Kendi. I hope I got you in the channel parade. Oh, I hope I didn't mess it up. But you are in there. That is my goal, friends, to get all of my core crew members and members of Kendi K's crew into the channel parade. But I do know I spent a lot of time binge watching your content, Shayna. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You've got a great channel over there and just celebrated 1 year on YouTube. So I hope you'll be with us on Thursday, Shayna, so that we can celebrate your first year on YouTube. Y'all, this episode of Shop Talk is brought to you by Pound Cake Experts, featuring 50 flavors of gourmet pound cake, including vegan, sugar-free, and gluten-free options. Kendi K's favorite, you know what it is. It's that good old butter. And yes, they do have 7-Up pound cake along with sexy strawberry and lemon joy. Most popular flavor is butter. Thank you, Pound Cake Experts. Check them out on all social media. Pound Cake Experts ships all over the contiguous United States. Friends, what else should you be looking at as you click on your February channel recap? It's available to you right through the YouTube Studio app. You can get that from your phone. That's good information right there from your phone. And so I'm comparing this, y'all. I look at my data. Use your data to help you decide, is this a practice you want to keep doing on your channel? Is your data telling you that you need to toss something out? Do you need to unlist some content? Do you need to just go a completely different route? That's what I mean when I say toss. Or do you simply need to repackage some of your content so that you can get better results? By that, we're talking about the thumbnails and the titles. Thank you all for being here. So I compared this. February is listed on the left there. And then from September, 6 months ago, 5 or 6 months ago in September, I looked at these same analytics. And in fact, I look at them every month. Y'all, I hope that you have already taken a deep dive into your own numbers through the YouTube Studio app and the full desktop edition of YouTube Studio for the month of February, and use that to drive the decisions that you're making on your channel for March and beyond. And so I see the same analytics, friends. I see the same analytics, and that is just telling it is what it is. 92% of the viewers on my channel are new viewers, and that's a good thing. That is a good thing. And 8% of the viewers on my channel are returning viewers. That means that's my members, my subscribers. And even if they haven't subscribed to the channel or been a member, they are in fact a returning viewer. They've been to my channel multiple times over the past month. And that figure kind of remains, it's continuing to hover around 8%. But 92% of them being new viewers to my content means absolutely positively the YouTube algorithm is certainly putting me out for discovery by new viewers and into new audiences. And I know that that must be the truth because, as you know, I've had a massive increase in subscribers over the last 30 to 45 days. And so with that, I can appreciate that. But I still want to make sure that I have a significant portion of my channel who is returning viewers, be that the casual viewer, regular viewers, members, or most importantly, my members and subscribers. And that should be your goal as well. I really there was a bit of concern about this, but then not so much. What YouTube says is that most creators hover around 5 to 10% of their viewers on their content being those regular viewers. It really doesn't get much higher than that unless you're one of the huge mega creators. Friends, if your numbers are flip-flop from this, then you just have to know, then you maybe are not in the discovery mode. YouTube is not pushing your content out to new audiences. So it's good, but is there room for growth? Absolutely. I really want that to look closer between 15 and 20%. But YouTube says for a channel as small as mine, with just a couple thousand subscribers, this is actually a pretty good analytic because really 5% is kind of what is expected at this stage of my YouTube channel. So keep that in mind. Check that analytic. If yours are greater than 8%, good for you. But you have to also at the same time ask yourself the question, how do I get my content out to new audiences so that I can get new regular viewers, regular subscribers, and even members, folks who are investing in your channel? Yeah, so YouTube, again, let's talk about that. Shanae asks that. YouTube considers 5 to 8 or 9%. They actually consider that very good metrics for small channels. Those are really good metrics for returning viewers. So if you have numbers that hover between 5% is really the base of where they're saying that those are actually pretty good metrics. They're okay. They're okay. It shouldn't cause you much concern. You should be most proud that you then have 92%. I do. 92% of new viewers who are initially seeing my content for the very first time. And these are just 1 month metrics for the month of February. So that means that my content went out to a massive audiences of new audiences, folks who had never seen my content before. And the only thing that can do that is the YouTube supercomputers based on engagement indices pushed out by you hitting the like button, dropping down in the comments, so on and so forth. We want to welcome in Barry's Walking Exercise. Thank you, Uncle Barry and Mrs. Liz. Friends, let's do again. Thank you to the kind humans who have chosen to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all 3,000 of you. So you have to this is why we do Shop Talk, so that we can talk shop, so that we can really understand the data and really use it to help us drive our decisions on our channels. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have such an awesome spirit of gratitude about the kind humans who have chosen to subscribe to my channel. That's proof that we are enlarging our footprint, the Kendi K footprint on YouTube. Y'all drop in the comments. Let me know what milestone, what are you achieving? Shayna Janelle turned 1 year old on YouTube here in the last couple of weeks. We want to welcome in Red's Room. Thank you for the channel raid. I appreciate you, Red. Oh my goodness. And thank you for the TT raid coming from, oh, is that Miss TT? Thank you. Thank you for rating us. I appreciate everyone. Thank you all. Well, there's room for everybody. Y'all go ahead and drop your channel links in the chat and I'll throw them up on the screen. We were rated. Hey there, Evangelist Robinson. Thank you for joining us. Thanks, Miss TT Vlog. I was looking for you. Miss TT Vlog. Thank you for the kindness. Thank you for the kindness. I'm not going to call Miss TT a stranger, nor Red's Room. Thank you all. And Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, is here with us too. And Barris, y'all, everybody. Blessings upon blessings to all of these folks. Y'all, when we talk about a raid, y'all, it's all good over here. This is a happiness raid. This is creators supporting creators, and that is what we do. Friends, we are looking at our February YouTube analytics. Look for that recap in your YouTube Studio app from your smartphone. And you can also get a deep dive for the month of February and let that data help you make decisions about what directions to take your channel into for the month of March and beyond. Thank you, Kyle, for the kind words. I appreciate you. We want to say welcome to Work, Play, Live TV. Look at all of these creators and friends and viewers joining us. I appreciate everyone for joining us. Y'all stay with us, stick and stay. This is Kendi K all day. We do some fun things over here. And so let's just welcome everybody in. Friends, if you look at my post there, let me pop it up on the screen so that you can see it. Actually, we'll pop up Sandra James, a living it. Y'all check out Sandra James. She is a cancer survivor and thriver. And she's got a birthday coming up this week. I hope she doesn't mind me sharing that. So y'all pop over to her channel and show her some birthday love. But what Sandra has done is she has dropped my keywords, and y'all, if you're on the horizontal stream, you can go ahead and put those two small words together, no spaces, lowercase, and it will drop your channel link automatically. Y'all, this is a connect and grow space. It is a safe space for content creators to connect, to collaborate, to learn a few things about YouTube and grow their channels to and through full monetization. If that's your goal, monetization and beyond, thank you for being here. And you are now officially a part of the Content Creator Collective. It's absolutely free to be a member of the Content Creator Collective. All you have to do is come and join us and take on that mantra, take on the mission to spread joy and to spread kindness in these YouTube streets as a content creator. And y'all, you don't have to be a content creator. If you're even thinking about content creation, this is a safe space to connect and to learn and grow in YouTube. Thank you all for being here. If you care to come on up, let me drop that channel link and you're invited to come right on up and I'll ask you a little bit about your channel. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. Let me drop that channel link one more time. We dropped it at the top of the episode, but it's time to drop it one more time. Look for the word StreamYard in the link that I'm dropping and go ahead and join us at any moment. Thank you all, Miss TT. We thank you, Miss TT Mix Vlogs. We've been in these YouTubes for quite a long while now, fully monetized. Miss TT Mix Vlogs. Thank you for being here. And thank you for coming to join us. I appreciate you. And friends, y'all stay as long as you like. This is Kendi K all day. It's saying we might have a bad internet connection, y'all. Y'all, I'm at the mercy. That's why my camera is not on at this moment, because I'm at the mercy of this stream and I don't want to further challenge it. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. Y'all, another analytic that I always take a good look at is which pieces of my content in my content library are viewers watching most. And as we look, and I was able to pull data from several months, from September, from August and September, and for February now of the new year. And as you can see, it's up and down, up and down. So the question you should be asking yourself each month is, what can I do? Are there new strategies? And that's what we focus on over here for Shop Talk as the Content Creator Collective. What strategies can I be using to get more viewers to watch more of my full catalog, my full library of content? So again, another reason why it's super important that you don't just focus on one. You've got to be a triple threat in these YouTube streets. That it's not a balance in the YouTube streets as far as being a triple threat. You've got to focus on the long format content first and foremost. I'll say that again, friends. You've got to focus on the long format content first and foremost. Because what will they have to attach the ad revenue to? Okay. People will watch your live streams during the live stream, but very few folks are going to come back and return and watch those 2-hour live streams. I'm not, and most others aren't either. So it is super important that you have your long game. Focus on your long game, creators. When you think about the big YouTubers, y'all, that is what they have the most of. It's the long format content. And there's so many creators, big YouTubers with millions of subscribers that don't do live streams at all. So y'all, we've already talked about it. We don't even talk too much about shorts over here because the shorts just simply are not going to sustain your channel. When you think about your YouTube chat, I haven't yet even made $1 on not one of my shorts that have 10, 15,000 views on them. Nope, haven't yet even made $1. I think with 15,000 views, I might have made 25 cents. Yeah, it's just the math is not mathing, as the young folks say. The math doesn't math on that. So y'all keep that in mind. We want to welcome in all of these creators, these viewers, these subscribers. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you, that guy, Kyle Vlog, chatting everybody up. Thank you, Monique Poe, for helping us to moderate this stream, along with Gemini Diva. Thank you, friends. This is Kendi K all day. There's that guy, Red's Room. I'm just trying to make sure I flow through here and share as many of these. Y'all, if you have any strategies, again, I'm here as a creator in the Content Creator Collective, just like each of you. What strategies do you use to ensure and to remind folks of your full catalog of content? We're talking about your long form videos, your live streams, and your shorts. Nothing wrong with shorts. What that's going to bring you most is the subscribers, new folks seeing your content. But friends, you've got to have some long form videos and live streams for them to watch once they get over and subscribe to your channel. Yes. Thank you for that recommendation to share this stream out as this train just keeps on rolling along. Something that I do that I am going to really focus on, I did this during the end of December and January, is that I began to drop a pinned comment after every one of my live streams and in my long form videos. Y'all, there is nothing wrong with you being the very first comment on all of your videos, your live streams, even your shorts. I'll repeat that again. It's a pro tip, y'all. This is how Candy K got to from 2,000 subscribers to 3,000 subscribers in February. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm started responding to my good moves. So I absolutely am going to keep most of them, but there are some things I'm going to continue to tweak and to refine. This is Candy K all day. Hey there. God will never fail us. I love that channel name. Thank you for joining us for this edition of ShopTalk. And this is our content creator maker space. Look at all of these creators coming in and staying in. Thank you. Thank you all for joining us. Hey there, BB Reality. Hey there, friends. Thank you all for being here. I will drop the channel link again, and y'all make sure you follow that. And so you can drop your channel link as well, but you need to be on the horizontal stream and not on the mobile view. Pop over to the horizontal stream if you want to continue to drop your channel link and connect with other creators. We are the Content Creator Collective. This is Candy K all day. I've got a content creator wanting to join us, we're going to bring up Kyle Vlog. If you'd like to join us up on panel to share a little bit about your channel, you may do so. Kyle, let me know when you're ready and you can share a little bit about your channel.
Hello, how are you doing, Candy K? Hope you are doing well.
I am wonderful, Kyle. Always a pleasure to have you helping us to co-host on the panel for episodes of Shop Talk coming to you on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays during the first quarter of the year. Kyle, what are new viewers going to see on your channel?
I should be posting out videos really whenever I get my new tablet. So it's not arrived yet. So I'm still gonna be uploading stuff real soon whenever that arrives.
Okay, but Kyle, I know that you and your family took a cruise. Where did you all take a cruise to? Just in December.
We went to the Bahamas.
All right, all right. Kyle, Kyle has a vlog channel, and Kyle sounds like you're into some heavy editing modes there. But I was able to catch Kyle in the last couple of days on some live streams that Kyle was having over there on his channel. Kyle, but you had a cold. How is that cold? Are you getting over that, buddy?
I'm trying, but went to the doctors today, and apparently the medicine that I'm taking now, it seems to be working.
Okay, you sound much better than you did on your live stream. I was getting a little worried about you. Was that yesterday? I was on your live stream. I was
Yeah.
having a chat on your live stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently I was having some problems with my signal, and I just decided to end it and remove it.
Yeah, I'm having some signal issues as well. This is just not they're working in my neighborhood on my content, on my internet connectivity, not just mine's, but throughout.
Well, I hear you just fine right now. So
Okay. Well, thank you for that update. I won't belabor the point then, y'all. So here's what I got up to in February, y'all. Again, this is what I would attribute the massive growth in 1,000 subscribers to, y'all. This has to be more content than Candy K has ever put out in a month's time. Friends, 7 long form videos. And so knowing that February is a short month with just 28 days, that's an average of 2 videos, long form videos a week. And of course, I want to do my long form videos because that's where you're going to get the optimal ad revenue from them adding the commercials to the beginning of your content, at the end of your content, or straight down the middle of your content. The long game is what you need to play in these YouTube streets. And you can look all through the YouTube studio and the YouTube partner program. Their recommendations are these things. That's where we get these recommendations from. I'm not trying to steer you wrong. I'm just trying to be honest with you. You've got to level up and you've got to balance that thing out, but it's not balanced. It's not balanced when we talk about being a triple threat in these YouTube streets. You've got to be about that long form game and those live streams. But don't just make sure that you've got some content that's going to hold folks after they click subscribe. Shorts will bring you the subscribers, but they've got to have some long format content and even your live streams to watch once they get over to your channel. You're going to get the most watch hours during the actual live stream and fewer watch hours coming in off of the replay. But we've got content coming up to you real soon here on Shop Talk, showing you how to mix and mash up that content from your live streams so that you can create more long form videos. And I did a whopping 36 live streams. Go ahead, Kyle.
I do know shorts don't count as watch hours.
You're absolutely right. If you're reaching towards initial or full monetization, they only count the watch hours accumulated minute by minute. And those 60 minutes, for each 60 minutes that kind humans all over the world watch your content, those will turn into watch hours. But it's only those minutes accumulated from your long form videos and your live streams. They do not count minutes from your shorts. And so 36 live streams is a little bit misleading, but because in actuality, that was probably 18 live streams offered in both the vertical and landscape orientation, along with 17 posts. I'm super proud that I pushed out 17 posts pointing traffic to my long form videos, my live streams. And how many shorts did Kendi K do? One.
Do you do one every day or every week?
I did one short for the month of February. One.
Oh, so you do one every month?
I did one for the month of February. Shayna Janelle says, wow, yes. So again, consistency equals the growth, y'all. There's no magic to this thing called YouTube. I was more consistent. I was considerably more consistent during the month of February, probably more consistent than I've been in any month during the 2 years that I have been on YouTube. And let me tell you what I mean by being consistent. I'm a full-time employee outside of YouTube, and I'm just a part-time content creator on YouTube. And so with that, it was very difficult for me to pinpoint when my viewers could expect to have regular content coming from me. But I said, you know what? I'm going to at least be able to do this. I'm going to do Shop Talk, the live Q&A for content creators to connect, to collaborate, to learn some things and grow their channel to and through full monetization. I'm going to at least do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we were already pretty consistent. The collective pretty much knew that I was going to have my Sunday sunrise editions of Shop Talk before church. But I really leveled up. And that's what I encourage you to do for the month of March and beyond, is really level up your game. That consistency has really equated to lots of growth in subscribers. And I grew my channel to 3,000 subscribers. Y'all, that was an increase of 1,000 subscribers in 30 days.
Congratulations.
Using just one short. But look at all the other things I did. 17 posts, 7 videos, 36 live streams, y'all. I'm just sharing the strategies, y'all. I was able to fully monetize my channel in just 6 months, starting with about a little over 200 subscribers. Let me say that again. I was able to fully monetize my channel in just 6 months, using just my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I still don't have any fancy equipment, as you will see. And I'm just simply sharing the strategies that I learned. And there is a way to do YouTube, and then there's a way to fumble around with YouTube. I went through my whole first year on YouTube, never doing not a single live stream. Yeah. So if you are now doing live streams, if you are doing long format content, stick and stay with Shop Talk. Y'all, we are quickly approaching 100 episodes of Shop Talk. This is episode 83, and we're looking at our February analytics. Y'all, thank you all for being here. Hey, welcome back, Brooklyn Beauty TV. Great big content creator that you are. Welcome, Brooklyn Beauty TV. Well, thank you, friend.
Hey, Brooklyn TV.
Y'all check out Brooklyn Beauty TV, a member of our content creator collective. This is Candy K all day. Y'all, it's all about having that growth mindset. That's what we mean when we talk about using data to drive our decisions in these YouTube streets. Where's the data? It's in your YouTube Studio app on your phone, or better yet, the full desktop edition of YouTube. Y'all, look at your data. Analyze it. What's worth keeping? What do we need to recycle or refresh, as in our thumbnails and titles for any content where we're not getting the results we had hoped for? Don't throw anything away. We're not going to toss out anything. But if something is causing you to lose sleep, if something is not quite jiving with your values, your core values as a content creator, put those things aside, toss those things out. And if it's far as content that you're not pleased with, unlist it. Don't delete any of your content. We don't recommend that over here, because you might be able to use it in a different way. Don't delete any content, but you certainly should unlist it and move away quickly from people and things that are hindering you and infringing on your peace. What I encourage you to do at all costs is protect your peace. Friends, y'all join us on Thursday for Shop Talk. We have our great we're going to be celebrating all February channel wins as we are now in this first week of March. Y'all join us. Point your camera towards this QR code. I have also pinned in the horizontal stream. I have pinned to the top of that chat. I have pinned that information. It says it's the tiny URL, connect with Candy K. Y'all go ahead and use the QR code or the connection link that's pinned to the top of the chat. Go ahead and let me know what your channel wins are. It could be that maybe you did your first live stream, or maybe you did substantially more live streams. Maybe you tried some new editing techniques. Whatever the win is, we want to celebrate it. And most importantly, I want to shout out your channel. Give you and your channel some love, y'all. This is what we do at Shop Talk each and every episode, coming to you live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the Sunday Sunrise edition. Y'all, thank you for being here. Kyle, we're getting ready for that channel parade. Are you ready?
Yeah, by the way, I want to talk to you about something.
Okay, go ahead. And then we're going to do the channel parade.
I did a shout out promotion on my community tab to all my wonderful subscribers that I am subscribed to, who are subscribed to me. I also gave you one as well. I tagged your channel as well.
Well, I will have to pop over and take a look. Thank you for the mention, Kyle. And thank you. I am so happy to hear that you are using community posts. Y'all, community posts will help you to level up your channel. Community posts will also help you that sense of community.
One of my posts got over 53 likes.
Whoa, that's a good amount of engagement. And not only is it pushing engagement indexes to the community post, but it's pushing is pushing positive signals to Kyle's content. That's why you need to utilize community posts. Community posts go to your current members, subscribers, and even recent viewers, even if they have not yet subscribed to your channel. That's why you should be using the community post. Kyle, let's get straight into that channel parade. And friends, continue to drop your comments and your feedback to these channels so I can put your information up. We want to thank Anthony Holmes 71 for this music.
For the locked in patron. It's a graduation celebration across the nation for the locked in patron. On this day, we want to say congratulations on your graduation. Y'all stayed on the grind, now you're in the big time. It takes a lot of work to get monetized, but y'all kept your eyes on the prize and realized your dream. You know what I mean? We are proud of all of y'all, so let me do a roll call. Chip low south, don't just be running his mouth. He puts action behind his words to push those who on the verge of being a success or giving up. He's always on time, urging us to step it up. Corey's world, look at you, girl. You made it after all these years and all the tears. Your eyes see the prize on this day. I can proudly say, happy 2K and kiss from Jay. Prove the way to monetization is putting in work with dedication and no hesitation. Keeping a positive attitude, always in a good mood, and urging everybody to get it done and go for that big one. Another one that shines like gold is Trisha Nicole. Just yesterday, she hit 4K. Keep up the great work, Trisha. We definitely with you. Keep doing your thing. I know you know what I mean. At home, Trish can be missed, whether she's doing style in the aisle or whining and dining or whining and designing. She's steadily grinding and climbing, and Coach me Reed been doing the thing, handing out motivation for the locked in nation. My brother's so mad and he knows what's happening. He be doing his thing from the falls of Niagara. Always got some funny words to say. Brother, congratulations to you on this day. Tanika's work is that girl that we all know who likes to show some interesting things and have a discussion. Break it down like it ain't nothing. The Supreme View made it do what it do, stepping into a world that's new. He knows what's up as he goes live from the truck. Keep doing your thing, you know what I mean. Crystal's world is a hidden pearl. She came out of a shell and she's doing well. Monetized more than 2K subs. Crystal knows what's up. Shout out to a great lady of a particular age. Please take the stage. Candy K all day. Congratulations and salutations on your graduation. You're one of the few that did the do and made a realization of monetization. And shout out to JoJo, the cooking beauty that has been doing her duty night and day. Just last night she hit 9K. Before we go, let's shout out to homie Demo, straight go, the sneaker king and the fragrance king. Demo knows the way to go. He's on a mission every day. That's why he hit 4K. It's a graduation, celebration, celebration across the nation, for the locked in patron. It's a graduation, celebration, celebration across the nation, for the locked in patron. We got more people who are on the rise and about to get monetized. Faith, Mary, unscripted, get lifted, keep doing your thing. Mary's life journey, keep your fire burning. Nisha Antoinette is as good as it gets. Get into it, Nisha, we see her. The real feed Nicole is on the road, down the road to realization and monetization. And just Danielle is on the rise, like the sun. She's a glowing one. Keep up your dedication. Soon we will be celebrate your monetization. And we can't forget Monique Poe. She's always knocking on the door. Around the nation to support and give salutations. Keep up the great work, Mo. We holding open the door, elevated chills, ain't staying still. He's steadily trying to build a way up, so homie, stay up and stash cash. Keep that. You know what's happening when people open their eyes. It's a graduation, celebration, across the nation. Get lost in. It's a graduation, celebration, across the nation. Get locked in, get locked in patron. It's a graduation, celebration, across the nation for the locked in patron. It's a graduation, celebration, across the nation for the locked in patron. On this day, we want to say congratulations on your graduation. Y'all stayed on the grind, now you're in the big time. It takes a lot of work to get monetized, but y'all kept your eyes on the prize and realized your dream. You know what I mean? We are proud of all of y'all, so let me do a roll call. Chip low south, don't just be running his mouth. He puts action behind his words to push those who on the verge of being a success or giving up. He's always on time, urging us to step it up. Corey's world, look at you, girl. You made it after all these years and all the tears. Your eyes see the prize on this day. I can proudly say, happy 2K and kiss from Jay. Prove the way to monetization is putting in work with dedication and no hesitation. Keeping a positive attitude, always in a good mood, and urging everybody to get it done and go for that big one. Another one that shines like gold is Trisha Nicole. Just yesterday, she hit 4K. Keep up the great work, Trisha. We definitely with you. Keep doing your thing. I know you know what I mean. At home, Trish can be missed, whether she's doing style in the aisle or whining and dining or whining and designing. She's steadily grinding and climbing and coaching.
If you all care to join me, we're going to send this stream over. Let's do a Kendi K collective. We're gonna pull up in an Uber. Oh wow, it's saying my internet connection is something not right. We're going over to Kim J's house.
Oh, nice.
There to Kim J's house. It won't let me send messages on my own chat. That's crazy.
That's weird.
Nuts, bro. Right? Let's try it back in.
Do you wanna try refreshing it?
Thanks, Kyle. Let me check.
Shout out to a great lady of a particular age. Please take the stage. Kendi K all day. Congratulations and salutations on your graduation.
Yeah, that's weird.
You're one of the few that did the do and made a realization of monetization. And shout out to JoJo, the cooking beauty that
Join me at Kim J's house, y'all.
Just last night she hit 9K. Before we go, shout out to homie Damo.
Kim J's Sweet Healthy Life. Let her know Kendi K sent you. Thank y'all for joining me. This is Kendi K all day. See y'all on Thursday.
That's why I hit 4K. It's a graduation, celebration across the nation.
Thank y'all for being here. This is Kendi K all day.
It's a graduation, celebration across the nation.
We're going over to Kim J's house, y'all. Let her know Kendi K sent you. We're the Content Creator Collective.
And about to get monetized. Faith, Mary, unscripted. Get lifted, keep doing your thing. Mary's life journey, keep your fire burning. Nisha Antoinette is as good as it gets. Get into it, Nisha. We see her, the real Pete Nicole is on the road, down the road. Through realization and monetization, and just Danielle.